players without fouling? How do you do that?
It's really just doing everything before they get to the ball, making sure that they're out of position, make sure that they're uncomfortable, and making sure that you're just making the right steps. There's going to be a lot of different calls you're going to get in high school and college and in the NBA. So being able to make sure you know your calls. If you're in the restricted area, you got to make sure you jump instead of going straight up. Because if you go straight up, they're going to call a foul 100% of the time. You got to be able to make sure you jump so you can stay in the game and make sure you just make a bigger impact. So it's just the little things you just try to focus on.
There was a time when you were bumped off last night. You recovered quickly. That seemed to be footwork. Is that something that they've been working with you on? And you were right back in position, and you're playing with hands high.
Yeah, I feel like that's just something I've just gotten used to throughout these games. Everyone's going to try to be more physical with me, trying to use like my light and my lightness and my height against me. But I have light feet. I just try to bounce back and just try to get right in front of them. Fortunate enough, Ryan's been doing that to me pretty much all practice, the whole season. So I've gotten some time to get used to.
So that's a go-to guy to give you the bumps.
Oh yeah, being able to Ryan's gotten me in the post for a very, very long time. He's a great player, and he's just been the reason why I've been able to develop this defensively.
I'm probably going to butcher his name, but Plavsic. What do you see on tape from him? Is he at all similar to Edie? I know he's a little bit shorter than that, size-wise.
I think that he was a really good player. He's someone who's really banging to the post. He's someone who's always physical, and he's always on the offensive boards. He's doing a lot of stuff that, if the ball's over there, he's doing stuff on the other side of the court, making sure he's getting the right position, making sure he's boxing out well. He's a great player. So being able to make sure that keep him under control, making sure that we keep him off the glass, something that we're really focusing on.
What's been the message from last night to today with practice, and we have a couple hours in between these games?
We just make sure we just keep our head high, making sure we're moving on to the next game. We're not holding on to the last game. We're moving on to the next. We've got the next game plan going. We're already getting our bodies and our minds right, and we're just making sure we're prepared for this next game.
What do you think?